Forgiveness only releases us from wounds that would continue to fester if we don't forgive. So if somebody has hurt us, it is said, you don't have to forget. Otherwise, you go again, you will be hurt again. You know, the famous battle between Prithviraj Chauhan and Muhammad Gauri. Prithviraj Chauhan defeated Muhammad Gauri many times. And then he forgave, all right, go. But finally, when Muhammad Gauri won, he had his own nature. And he captured Prithviraj Chauhan. He mutilated his limbs, he blinded him and killed him. So forgiveness doesn't mean that, okay, now I have become vulnerable to be cheated. You should learn the lessons and keep them in mind so that people don't cheat you. But at the same time, you have to release the hurts. That is an important part of growing up spiritually. Actually, that is the most powerful way to grow up spiritually. Forgiveness is the gift that we offer to ourselves. Forgiveness is emphasized in all the religious traditions of the world. Without forgiveness, you can never move ahead in spirituality. In the case of saints, this forgiveness becomes a nature. They don't have to say, that guy is so bad, but I have to forgive. One lady heard sermons on forgiving and she was unable to forgive. Until she was about to die now, she had grown old. And she was having some fatal problems. So the doctor said that you have got only 3 days to live. She called her enemy and said, I forgive you. Only on the condition that I am going to die, because if I am going to live, then I will not forgive you. So that is like a forced kind of forgiveness. Now in the case of saints, that forgiveness becomes the nature. Look at Draupadi. Ashwathama killed 5 of her sons. But Draupadi was such a saintly lady. The sons are dead, they cannot be brought back. Arjun, he bound Ashwathama and dragged him in the presence of Draupadi and said, I will kill him as revenge. So Draupadi said, revenge? Revenge is not a good word. Because revenge is motivated by our own inner frustration. Draupadi said, think about his mother. I understand what it means to a mother when the child dies, because my 5 children have died. I don't want his mother to suffer like that. Release him. Lack of forgiveness comes at a tremendous price. If you harbor a resentment, it will create emotional conflicts, it will create inner imbalance, it will even result in health issues, disruption of the digestion, skin problems, and so on and so forth. So, forgiveness is a gift that we bestow upon ourselves. There were 2 inmates in a Nazi concentration camp. They met many years later. The first asked his friend, have you forgiven the Nazis for what they did to us? The friend said, yes, I have let it go and moved on in my life. The first said, I have not forgiven them as yet, and I continue to boil with resentment within myself. The second friend said, in that case, they still have you in jail. Somebody did bad to us and moved ahead. We are keeping the resentment and continuing to suffer from it. So that is why the saying that resentment is like taking poison and hoping the other guy dies. Now the other guy can even ask for forgiveness. Please forgive me. But that will not do, because these negative feelings, we will have to release them. Nobody else can do it for us. So forgiveness frees us up. It is preparing us for the journey ahead, the spiritual journey. Because forgiveness immediately enables us to realize that my mind is not determined by the external circumstances. No matter what anybody does, I am free to choose my emotions. Unless we forgive, we are still locked by the environment. And the moment we forgive, we become free. And that is the first step for moving ahead in the process of mind control.